Hey everyone, today's it is about when someone touches you in front of them. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. Bakugou Katsuki. You were at a crowded bar with Bakugou, enjoying a night out together. You were sitting at the bar, chatting and laughing, when a man approached you and began touching your arm. Bakugou's eyes narrowed as he noticed the man's behavior, and he immediately stood up and walked over to you. "Is there a problem here?" he asked, his voice cold and intimidating. The man stumbled back, clearly taken aback by Bakugou's sudden appearance. "No, man, I was just talking to them," he stuttered. Bakugou stepped forward, placing himself between you and the man. "They're not interested," he growled, his hands clenched into fists at his sides. The man quickly retreated, leaving you and Bakugou alone once again. You looked up at him, grateful for his protective instinct. "Thank you, Katsuki," you said, taking his hand in yours. He squeezed your hand back, his expression softening. "I'll always protect you, Wayan," he said, leaning in to press a kiss to your forehead. You and Todoroki were out for a walk in the park, enjoying a quiet afternoon together. As you strolled hand in hand, a group of rowdy teenagers approached you, making inappropriate comments and gestures. Todoroki's eyes narrowed as he saw the teenagers' behavior, and he immediately stood in front of you, shielding you from them. "Leave us alone," he said, his voice calm but firm. The teenager snickered and continued to make rude comments, but Todoroki remained steadfast. He took your hand and began walking away, pulling you along with him, clearly not wanting to hurt them. As you walked away, you looked up at him, grateful for his protective nature. "Thank you, shouto," you said, giving his hand a squeeze. Todoroki looked down at you, his expression softening. "Of course, Wayan," he said, a small smile on his lips. "I'll always protect you." You leaned in and placed a gentle kiss on his cheeks, feeling a warmth spreading through your chest. "I love you," you said. Todoroki's smile widened. "I love you, too," he replied, pulling you into a tight embrace. The two of you continued walking, Todoroki's arm around your shoulders, as he kept a watchful eye out for any potential threats. But with him by your side, you felt safe and protected, knowing that he would always be there for you, no matter what. Midoriya Izuku. You and Midoriya were walking home from a late-night study session at the library when a group of rowdy men approached you on the sidewalk. They were loud and obnoxious, and they kept getting closer and closer to you. Midoriya noticed your discomfort and immediately stepped in front of you, shielding you from the men. "Hey, leave us alone," he said, his voice strong and confident. The men laughed and made crude comments, but Midoriya didn't back down. He didn't want to cause any trouble, so he just took your hand and began walking away, pulling you along with him. As you walked away, you looked up at Midoriya, feeling a mix of fear and gratitude. "Thank you, Izuku," you said, giving his hand a squeeze. Midoriya looked down at you with a smile, his eyes full of love and protectiveness. "Of course, Wayan. I'll always be here for you," he said. You felt your heart swell with love for him. Knowing that you were safe in his arms, you leaned in and gave him a gentle kiss, grateful for his unwavering love and protection. Kirishima Ejirou. You were at a party with Kirishima, having a great time dancing and mingling with friends. However, as the night wore on, you noticed a man who had been eyeing you all night, making you feel uncomfortable. You tried to ignore him, but he kept inching closer and closer to you, trying to start a conversation. Kirishima noticed your discomfort and stepped in between you and the man, his muscular frame blocking the man's path. "Hey man, I think they have had enough of your company," Kirishima said, his voice friendly but firm. The man tried to argue, to touch you even, but Kirishima didn't even back down. He slapped the man's hand away and took you away from him. And when the man was out of sight, Kirishima turned to you with a smile. "Are you okay?" he asked, concern etched on his face. You nodded, grateful for his intervention. "Thank you, ejirou," you said, leaning into him. He wrapped his arms around you, holding you close. "I'll always have your back," he said, pressing a kiss to your forehead. You smiled up at him, feeling safe and loved in his arms. "I know you will," you replied, giving him a kiss on the lips. Kirishima grinned as you returned the kiss, pulling you even closer to him. "Let's go get some ice cream," he suggested, his eyes sparkling with excitement. You couldn't help but laugh at his enthusiasm. "Sure, let's go," you said, taking his hand and following him towards the nearest ice cream shop. As you walked together, Kirishima kept a protective arm around you, and you felt safe and loved in his embrace. You talked and laughed as you enjoyed your ice cream, enjoying the sweet treat and each other's company. As the sun began to set, Kirishima suggested taking a walk in the park. You agreed, and soon found yourself strolling along the path, hand in hand. Kaminari. You and Kaminari were walking through a crowded shopping district when you felt someone grab your arm from behind. You turned to see a man with a grin on his face, trying to pull you towards him. He could have been drunk. You didn't even know. He even looked like it. Kaminari immediately stepped in, grabbing the man's wrists and twisting it until he let go. "Back off, man," Kaminari warned, his voice low and dangerous. The man stumbled back, muttering curses under his breath. Kaminari pulled you close, shielding you from any further advances. "Are you okay?" he asked, his eyes searching you for any signs of distress. You nodded, relieved to have him by your side. "I'm okay, thanks to you," you said, giving him a grateful smile. He grinned, his cheeks turning slightly pink. "I'll always protect you, Wyan," he said, pulling you in tight-eyed embrace. You leaned into him, feeling the warmth to his body and the love in his embrace. "I know you will," you said, pressing a kiss to his cheek. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.